When Canon aficionados talk about milestone releases, names like the EOS R5, EOS R3, or the original R6 often come up. But the buzz swirling around the rumored Canon EOS R6 Mark III has a distinct intensity. Some are even claiming it might be the biggest leap forward Canon has ever attempted. But does it deserve that label? In this deep dive, we'll peel back the rumors, examine technical possibilities, contrast with past upgrades, and try to judge whether the R6 Mark III could indeed be a paradigm-shifting step. 1.1 Legacy of the R6 series. To truly assess how radical the jump to a hypothetical Mark III might be, it helps to reflect on what the original R6 and its Mark II successor brought us. EOS R6 Mark I was introduced as a versatile, relatively affordable full-frame mirrorless camera aimed at hybrid shooters. It offered high-speed performance, 12 frames per second mechanical, 20 frames per second electronic in crop mode, solid autofocus, and impressive low-light capabilities. It quickly became a favorite for wedding, event, portrait, and general-purpose use. The R6 Mark II improved in areas such as resolution, video specs, processing speed, and burst handling. It refined autofocus and offered more flexibility for serious enthusiasts and even semi-pro videographers. Each generation has pushed incremental but meaningful improvements. So when we consider jumping to Mark III, expectations are steep. Here are some of the reasons people are calling this release potentially the biggest. The possibility of a stacked sensor. Not just incremental improvements, but a fundamentally faster, more capable sensor architecture. Dual processor, or digic accelerator. Arrangements that massively boost throughput and real-time processing. Compatibility with top-tier features previously reserved for flagship models, like the R5 line or R1 series, e.g. extremely advanced autofocus, AI-based in-camera processing, upgraded connectivity, storage, and ergonomics, closing the gap between mid/high-tier bodies and pro-tier bodies. The potential for features once thought niche or experimental, e.g. AI upscaling, pixel shifting, advanced on-the-fly denoising, to become standard. In effect, if Canon delivers all these in one body, it may indeed represent a more radical jump than previous model-to-model upgrades, especially in this class. From the transcript you provided, and from broader industry rumblings, we can piece together some of the more credible hints. Let's categorize what seems plausible, what is speculative, and what seems unlikely. 2.1 Strong rumors/higher confidence features. New sensor, 32MP, likely stacked. The transcript says it looks like the R6 Mark III will get the 32MP sensor already seen in other Canon cameras. This aligns with Canon's trend of using similar sensors across lines. The stacked architecture is often speculated to reduce readout times, enable faster frame rates, and lessen rolling shutter artifacts. Advanced processors/digic accelerator. There's talk of a secondary processor, digic accelerator, that handles heavy tasks, such as pre-capture buffers, high-speed burst streams, on-the-fly computations, etc. Dual processors would help prevent bottlenecks when writing, processing, or performing computationally intense tasks mid-shoot. CF-Express Type B support. To handle the data stream from high frame rates and high bit depth video. Using CF-Express rather than SD would make sense. The transcript even hints that Canon shouldn't rely solely on SD cards. Autofocus enhancements from flagship models. Canon's autofocus technologies often percolate down over time. It's reasonable to expect the R6 Mark III to adopt many features from more premium models. Subject tracking, advanced eye/face/animal detection, customizable modes, etc. Improved body/ergonomics/display. A multi-angle screen, with dual hinges, perhaps OLED rather than LCD, is cited. Better handling, button layout tweaks, internal improvements to durability, whether sealing, battery optimization, heat management, etc., are less sexy but necessary. In-camera AI/computational tools, upscaling, denoising, or other intelligent processing baked into the camera is discussed, particularly if the hardware, sensor plus processors, allow it. The idea: you might shoot at native resolution and then let the camera upscale or denoise in real time to produce a higher quality image or video. 2.2 More speculative/uncertain features. Eye control autofocus via eye tracking sensor in the viewfinder. The transcript suggests this is unlikely, and indeed, such a feature is complex to implement broadly. It's more probable for high-end or experimental models initially, extreme data speeds, or new memory formats. Unless Canon introduces a newer card standard beyond CF Express, we're limited. The rumor leans towards CF Express Type B,